James Joyce's Ulysses stands as one of the most challenging yet rewarding novels in the literary world. Set over the course of a single day in Dublin on June 16, 1904, the novel intricately weaves the lives of two central characters, Leopold Bloom and Stephen Dedalus, as they navigate the city, confronting a diverse array of characters, situations, and internal struggles. Through its complex narrative structures, revolutionary literary styles, and deep exploration of themes like identity, consciousness, and the human experience, Ulysses offers readers a profound and immersive journey into the modern psyche. Ulysses summary. There are few books in the literary canon that are as revered and as daunting as James Joyce's Ulysses. This novel is not only considered a classic, but also notorious for its complexity and difficulty. Yet, it's precisely this intricate nature that has cemented Ulysses as a cornerstone of modernist literature, inspiring countless writers, artists, and scholars since its publication in 1922. Ulysses is often hailed for its groundbreaking approach to storytelling. It abandons traditional narrative structures in favor of a more fragmented, non-linear style, allowing readers to experience the fluidity of thought, memory, and perception in real time. This narrative style, combined with Joyce's use of stream-of-consciousness prose, has made Ulysses both a challenging and rewarding read, offering a rich tapestry of themes and insights that continue to resonate with readers today. In this expanded summary, we'll delve into the novel's key themes, characters, and stylistic innovations, breaking down the complex layers of Ulysses to reveal its significance and enduring impact on literature and culture. Chapter 1. Joyce and Homer. To fully appreciate Ulysses, it's essential to understand the novel's connection to one of the most famous works of ancient literature, Homer's The Odyssey. Joyce's novel is not just a homage to Homer's epic, but a modern reimagining of it. The title itself, Ulysses, is the Latin name for Odysseus, the hero of the Odyssey. This connection is not just superficial. Joyce deliberately structures Ulysses around the events of the Odyssey, drawing parallels between his modern characters and the ancient heroes of Homer's epic. In the Odyssey, Odysseus embarks on a long and arduous journey home after the Trojan War, facing numerous challenges and adventures along the way. Similarly, in Ulysses, Leopold Bloom undertakes his own journey through the streets of Dublin, though his challenges are far more mundane and rooted in the realities of modern life. Where Odysseus battles mythical creatures and gods, Bloom navigates the complexities of urban life, grappling with issues of identity, alienation, and mortality. Joyce's use of Homeric parallels extends to the characters as well. Leopold Bloom is a modern-day Odysseus, an everyman who navigates the challenges of everyday life with a quiet resilience. Like Odysseus, Bloom is resourceful, intelligent, and introspective, though his journey is more psychological than physical. Stephen Dedalus, on the other hand, is Joyce's version of Telemachus, the son of Odysseus who embarks on his own journey of self-discovery. Stephen is a young artist and intellectual, struggling to find his place in the world and to reconcile his artistic ambitions with the demands of society. The structure of Ulysses also mirrors that of the Odyssey. The novel is divided into three main parts, corresponding to the three major sections of Homer's epic: Telemachia, the adventures of Telemachus, the wanderings of Odysseus, and the return Nostos. Each episode in Ulysses corresponds to a chapter in the Odyssey, and Joyce often uses symbolic and thematic parallels to draw connections between the two works. However, while Joyce borrows heavily from Homer, he also subverts the traditional epic form. The Odyssey is a heroic tale of adventure and glory, but Ulysses is decidedly anti-heroic. Bloom is not a warrior or a king. He is an ordinary man, a Jewish advertising canvasser in a predominantly Catholic city. His struggles are not with gods or monsters, but with the mundane realities of life: his wife's infidelity, his own feelings of inadequacy, and the prejudice he faces as a Jew in Ireland. Joyce's modernist approach is evident in his narrative style as well. While the Odyssey is a linear, chronological narrative, Ulysses is fragmented and non-linear, reflecting the complexity and chaos of modern life. Joyce uses a variety of literary styles and techniques, from stream of consciousness to parodies of different genres, to capture the fluidity of thought and the multiplicity of perspectives that characterize the modern experience. This experimental narrative style is one of the reasons why Ulysses is considered a challenging read. Joyce's use of stream of consciousness, in particular, can be difficult to follow, as it often blurs the line between the character's thoughts and the external world. However, this technique also allows Joyce to explore the inner lives of his characters in a way that had never been done before. Through the stream of consciousness narrative, we gain access to the character's most intimate thoughts, desires, and fears, providing a deeper understanding of their motivations and struggles. Chapter 2, A Long Day's Journey Back Home. Ulysses may be famous for its complexity, but at its core, it is a story about a single day in the life of two men. The novel takes place on June 16, 1904, a date now celebrated as Bloomsday by fans of the book around the world. Over the course of this one day, Joyce follows the lives of Leopold Bloom and Stephen Dedalus as they navigate the streets of Dublin, encountering a wide range of characters and situations along the way. The novel is divided into 18 episodes, each corresponding to a chapter in the Odyssey, and each employing a different literary style. This episodic structure allows Joyce to explore a variety of themes and perspectives, creating a rich and layered narrative that reflects the complexity of modern life. The novel opens with 3 episodes that focus on Stephen Dedalus. These episodes, titled Telemachus, Nestor, and Proteus, introduce us to Stephen's world, his thoughts, and his struggles. Stephen is a young man grappling with his identity, his past, and his future. He is an intellectual and an artist, but he is also deeply troubled, haunted by the death of his mother and estranged from his father. In these early chapters, Joyce delves into themes of history, memory, and the search for identity, setting the stage for the novel's exploration of the complexities of the human mind. While Stephen's story unfolds, we are also introduced to Leopold Bloom, though initially only in passing. Bloom's presence becomes more prominent as the novel progresses, and by the 4th episode, Calypso, he takes center stage. Bloom is a curious, observant, and reflective character, and his thoughts and experiences form the heart of the novel. In the middle section of the book, which spans episodes 4 through 15, we follow Bloom as he goes about his day. From his morning routine at home to his interactions with various characters around Dublin, we see the city through Bloom's eyes. These episodes are rich with detail, capturing the sights, sounds, and smells of Dublin, as well as the thoughts, fears, and desires of its inhabitants. Bloom's day is marked by a series of encounters that mirror the episodes of the Odyssey. For example, in the Hades episode, Bloom attends a funeral, reflecting on mortality and the meaning of life. In Aeolus, he visits a newspaper office, where the themes of language, communication, and the manipulation of information are explored. In Lestrygonians, Bloom walks through Dublin, reflecting on food, hunger, and the physical and emotional needs of the human body. One of the most famous episodes in Ulysses is Cyclops, in which Bloom finds himself in a pub, surrounded by men who espouse nationalist and anti-Semitic views. This episode is a powerful critique of narrow-mindedness and prejudice, and it showcases Joyce's ability to blend humor, satire, and social commentary. Another infamous episode is Nausicaa, in which Bloom, while at the beach, becomes an inadvertent voyeur, observing a young woman named Gertie McDowell. This episode explores themes of desire, sexuality, and the gap between idealized romantic fantasies and the messy realities of human relationships. It was one of the sections that led to Ulysses being banned for obscenity in the United States. As the day progresses, Bloom and Stephen's paths cross several times, culminating in their meeting in the Circe episode, set in a brothel. This episode is a surreal, hallucinatory sequence that delves into the fears, desires, and subconscious minds of the characters. It's a nightmarish vision of the city and the human psyche, filled with bizarre and often disturbing imagery. The novel's final section, known as Nostos, or the Return Home, brings the narrative full circle. After a long day of wandering, both Bloom and Stephen find their way back to a place of refuge. Bloom returns to his home, where he reflects on his day, his marriage, and his life. Stephen, who has been searching for a father figure throughout the novel, finds a temporary sense of connection and comfort in Bloom's company. The novel ends with one of the most famous passages in literature, Molly Bloom's soliloquy. In this stream of consciousness monologue, Molly reflects on her life, her marriage, her desires, and her memories. It's a deeply intimate and emotional conclusion to the novel, offering a final glimpse into the mind of one of its central characters. Chapter 3. A Lasting Legacy. James Joyce's Ulysses is not just a novel, it's a literary phenomenon that has left an indelible mark on the world of literature and beyond. Its impact can be felt in the way writers, artists, and thinkers approach storytelling, language, and the exploration of the human condition. In this chapter, we'll explore the legacy of Ulysses and its influence on literature, the arts, and culture. Literary influence. One of the most significant aspects of Ulysses' legacy is its influence on modernist and postmodernist literature. Joyce's innovative use of language, narrative structure, and stream of consciousness technique broke with traditional literary conventions, paving the way for new forms of expression. Ulysses demonstrated that fiction could go beyond straightforward storytelling to explore the inner workings of the mind, the fluidity of time, and the complexities of identity. Joyce's influence can be seen in the works of many writers who came after him. Virginia Woolf, a contemporary of Joyce, was inspired by his use of stream of consciousness and his focus on the subjective experience of time and memory. In novels like Mrs. Dalloway and To the Lighthouse, Woolf explored similar themes and narrative techniques, creating works that are now considered cornerstones of modernist literature. Samuel Beckett, another Irish writer and a close friend of Joyce, was also deeply influenced by Ulysses. Beckett's minimalist style, his exploration of existential themes, and his use of fragmented narratives can be traced back to Joyce's groundbreaking work. Beckett's Waiting for Godot and Endgame are prime examples of how Ulysses helped shape the development of postmodernist literature. The influence of Ulysses extends beyond modernism and into the realm of postmodernism. Writers like Thomas Pynchon, Don DeLillo, and David Foster Wallace have all drawn on Joyce's innovations in their own work. The fragmented narratives, multiple perspectives, and playful use of language in Pynchon's Gravity's Rainbow and Wallace's Infinite Jest owe much to the experimental spirit of Ulysses. Impact on the arts. The impact of Ulysses is not limited to literature. The novel's innovative narrative techniques and exploration of the subconscious have influenced a wide range of artistic endeavors, from film and visual art to music and theater. In the world of cinema, directors like Alain Resnais, Jean-Luc Godard, and David Lynch have been inspired by Joyce's narrative experimentation. Resnais's film Last Year at Marienbad, with its non-linear structure and exploration of memory, is often compared to Ulysses. Godard's use of fragmented storytelling and self-reflexive techniques in films like Breathless and Alphaville can also be traced back to Joyce's influence. David Lynch, known for his surreal and often disorienting films, has cited Ulysses as an inspiration for his exploration of the subconscious and the fluidity of reality. In the visual arts, Joyce's work has inspired countless artists to experiment with form, structure, and the representation of the inner world. The Surrealist movement, with its focus on dreams, the unconscious, and the irrational, shares many affinities with Joyce's exploration of the mind in Ulysses. Artists like Salvador Dali and Max Ernst have drawn on similar themes in their work, creating images that challenge traditional notions of reality and perception. Music has also felt the influence of Ulysses. The novel's rhythmic language, its use of motifs, and its exploration of sound and silence have inspired composers like Richard Strauss, who created an opera based on the novel. Joyce's own interest in music is evident throughout Ulysses, with references to popular songs, operas, and classical music woven into the narrative. The novel's influence can also be seen in the work of contemporary musicians and songwriters, from Bob Dylan to Kate Bush, who have drawn on Joyce's themes and techniques in their lyrics. Cultural legacy. Beyond its influence on literature and the arts, Ulysses has become a cultural touchstone, celebrated and studied around the world. The novel's portrayal of Dublin, its exploration of Irish identity, and its focus on the everyday lives of ordinary people have made it a symbol of modernist literature and a source of national pride in Ireland. One of the most visible manifestations of Ulysses' cultural legacy is Bloomsday, an annual celebration held on June 16th, the day the novel takes place. Bloomsday is celebrated in Dublin and around the world with readings, performances, and reenactments of scenes from the novel. Fans of Ulysses retrace the steps of Leopold Bloom through the streets of Dublin, visiting the locations mentioned in the book and immersing themselves in the world of Joyce's creation. The celebration of Bloomsday is not just a literary event. It's a cultural phenomenon that brings together people from all walks of life to celebrate the novel and its enduring impact. It's a testament to the lasting relevance of Ulysses and its ability to resonate with readers across generations. Censorship and freedom of expression. One of the most significant aspects of Ulysses' legacy is its role in the fight for freedom of expression. Shortly after its publication, the novel was banned in the United States, the United Kingdom, and other countries due to its explicit content and unconventional narrative style. The ban on Ulysses became a symbol of the broader struggle against censorship and the repression of artistic freedom. The legal battle to lift the ban on Ulysses culminated in a landmark court case in the United States in 1933. Judge John M. Woolsey ruled that Ulysses was not obscene and that it was a serious work of art deserving of protection under the First Amendment. This ruling set an important precedent for freedom of expression and opened the door for other works of literature that dealt with adult themes to be published without fear of censorship. The victory in the Ulysses case was a turning point in the fight for artistic freedom and had a lasting impact on the cultural landscape. It paved the way for the publication of other groundbreaking works of literature, such as Henry Miller's Tropic of Cancer and D.H. Lawrence's Lady Chatterley's Lover, both of which had also faced censorship. Today, Ulysses is widely regarded as one of the greatest novels ever written, and its influence can be seen in the ongoing debates about freedom of expression, artistic integrity, and the role of literature in society. The novel's legacy as a symbol of the fight against censorship is a reminder of the importance of protecting the rights of artists and writers to explore complex and challenging themes without fear of repression. Final summary. James Joyce's Ulysses is a monumental work that has left a lasting impact on literature, the arts, and culture. Through its innovative use of language, narrative structure, and stream of consciousness technique, the novel explores the inner lives of its characters in a way that had never been done before. Set over the course of a single day in Dublin, Ulysses captures the complexities of the human experience, from the mundane to the profound. The novel's influence on modernist and postmodernist literature is immense, and its legacy extends beyond the world of literature to the arts, popular culture, and even legal history. Ulysses challenged traditional notions of storytelling and pushed the boundaries of what fiction could achieve. It remains a challenging and rewarding read, offering readers a rich and multifaceted exploration of identity, consciousness, and the human condition. As you embark on your journey through Ulysses, remember that the novel is not just a story, it's an experience. It's a journey through the mind, through the city of Dublin, and through the complexities of modern life. While it may be challenging at times, the rewards of reading Ulysses are immense. The novel's exploration of the human psyche, its linguistic innovations, and its profound insights into the human experience make it a work of art that continues to resonate with readers today. Whether you are new to Ulysses or a seasoned reader, there is always something new to discover in its pages. The novel's layers of meaning, its intricate structure, and its rich symbolism offer endless opportunities for analysis and interpretation. It is a work that invites readers to engage with it on multiple levels, to question, to explore, and to reflect. In conclusion, Ulysses is more than just a book. It is a cultural landmark, a testament to the power of literature to challenge, inspire, and transform. Its legacy continues to grow, influencing new generations of writers, artists, and thinkers, and its place in the pantheon of great works of art is secure. As you delve into the world of Ulysses, prepare to be challenged, to be moved, and to be forever changed by the genius of James Joyce. Are you interested in the book? We got you a link in the description down below.